Now our original series, Project Home.
Election day is less than a week away, and politicians have been saying Propositions A and E will have a substantial impact on affordable housing in San Francisco.
In tonight's Project Home, Susie Steimle tells us why one plan may be more politics than progress.
I think there's a crisis, of course, in housing and a crisis in educators being able to perform the profession that they love.
Eileen Young is an educator in San Francisco who spends more than half of her extremely low income on rent. So she's phone banking, hoping people will support two affordable housing propositions on San Francisco's upcoming ballot. If you're wondering what it's like to worry about affording rent, keeping your job, and staying in San Francisco, sit with Eileen.
I think the hardest part
for just a few minutes
is knowing that everything is unstable.
And you'll see how painful this balance can be.
The hardest part is that I love what I do. I have a great community of people, and that's not permanent.
Funding for new affordable homes.
If you haven't seen the commercials and the signs around SF, Propositions A and E are being packaged together. Proposition A would allow San Francisco to issue a $600 million bond for affordable housing. The majority of the funding would go to extremely low-income families and individuals. It would pay to repair public housing, construct new senior housing. Some would go to preventing the loss of existing affordable housing, and the smallest portion would go to fund educator housing. It has overwhelming support from tenants' rights groups and elected officials. Supporters say it won't raise taxes. The comptroller's office estimates the highest taxes possibly could be would be less than $101 per year for a home valued at $600,000.
Prop A is a critical measure.
Randy Shaw with the Tenderloin Housing Clinic says he expects both Prop A and E will pass. They have little opposition, but he's urging voters not to get complacent. He says Prop E is all hype.
It's like a clever game where they're trying to avoid, they're all for Prop E, we're going to expand affordable housing. It's not true. It's going to have minimal impact, but they can say they did something.
Prop E would amend the city planning code to allow 100% affordable housing and educator housing on publicly zoned land except for parks. $20 million from Prop A would fund educator housing. But Shaw says that's not nearly enough. He points to this map that shows public land, some of which could be freed up by Prop E. A similar map has been used in YIMBY political ads. The green areas are the only neighborhoods where building new apartment complexes is legal. Prop E does little to change that. Shaw says he'd rather see the city rezone the west side where single-family homeowners live.
So for free, San Francisco can create tens of thousands of units that will increase affordability, and that's what the board won't do because of their alliances with the homeowners.
Supporters of A and E together recognize the limitations.
Although it's not a silver bullet, it is going to allow for more affordable housing in every neighborhood in San Francisco.
But they say it's a step, one educators hope San Franciscans will vote for.
I think it's emotional for me to think about because what more can I give? But if you don't have a home to live in, I think that takes a lot of opportunities away from you.
All right, so to be clear, Randy Shaw says he still does support Prop E. He just says he sees this as a missed opportunity and is encouraging voters in San Francisco to continue to push for more progress.
People keep moving into town. They got to live somewhere.
That's true. Keep
really
saying
tough.
that. Need somewhere to go.
Susie, thank you. And don't forget to keep sending your ideas to us. ProjectHome@cbs.com is the place. And you can also watch all of Susie's reports on our website.